Iman Gadzhi gained 340,000 YouTube subscribers in just 28 days. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how he did that. If you don't know who Iman Gadzhi is, he's a YouTuber, he's a business owner, an agency owner. He's like 22 years old and he lives in Dubai, and he's the newest sensation, I'd say, on YouTube and social media when it comes to young hustlers, young business, young entrepreneurship. You've definitely seen his face. To gain that amount of subscribers in that period of time is absolutely astronomical. That's almost like Mr. Beast numbers. And to do it in a category like business and finance and money is extremely hard. There's other channels like entertainment or family vlog channels that grow really fast, but to do it in a boring niche like business is extremely hard. The reason I'm actually making this video is because Iman's most recent video was a challenge where he was giving out $100,000 to 20 people. So $5,000 each to people making a video about Iman Gadzhi. Super genius strategy. So that's actually why I'm making this video. And I'll touch on a little bit more of that at the end of this video. But the first thing that people don't realize is that Iman has been on YouTube for 6 years, and he's actively been trying to make videos, whether it's been about fitness, self-improvement, running his day-to-day business. He's been doing it for 6 years, and that's what people don't see. People see it as an overnight success, and I've actually been following him for a little bit, and I saw that he's been doing this for 6 years. And after this year, or when this year started, he was probably a nobody. Not a lot of people have heard of him except the small following he had, and he absolutely blew up. But you don't blow up and gain 350,000 subscribers in 2 weeks by just starting today and it's gonna happen in 2 weeks for you. No, he's been at this for 6 years. That's almost 30% of his life because he's only 22 years old. So the moral of the story is there, if you want to actually start a YouTube channel, you have to put in the work for a really long time before you're going to reap the rewards. Like, I've been doing YouTube for years and years and years, and now I'm finally starting to catch a little bit of traction. So that's a note that I took, was like, hey, don't compare myself to Iman, because he's been on YouTube for 6 years, where me and my personal brand, I've really only been doing it for a year and a half. So I still got a long way to go. So if you started a YouTube channel, don't get discouraged. Iman's been doing it for 6 years. That's how he's had explosive growth. The second thing Iman's doing right now to grow so fast is he's taking a note out of Andrew Tate's playbook. And I call this the Andrew Tate strategy. Basically, what he's doing is taking all of his long form content, whether it's his YouTube videos, podcasts, or anything else he has, and he's turning them into short form clips, but not just posting them on his Instagram. If you actually go to his Instagram, Iman Gadzhi, there's no reels or short form clips there. But he does have like 10 other channels of short form clips, like Iman Gadzhi Motivation, Iman Gadzhi Shorts, Iman Gadzhi Reels, Iman Gadzhi Clips. And they're all just repurposed short form pieces of content of Iman Gadzhi, where they can just pour it out like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day and get those clips out there. That's why Andrew Tate, you've seen him, he doesn't have social media, he doesn't have Instagram, he doesn't have YouTube, but he's all over the platforms because he's doing that strategy. Is they're taking short form clips and putting them on other channels that don't necessarily have his name on it. So that's what Iman's doing, because when I open up Instagram, 6 channels of Iman comes up, and I'm literally seeing him all day, and then I click on one and I get another. So that is a huge strategy, is taking long form content and repurposing it into like 1 million short form clips, and he's doing that right now. And that all cycles back into growing your long form content, your YouTube channel. The third thing Iman does extremely well is he takes his luxury items, like all of his luxury watches, he takes his fancy houses, the vacations, and all of the things that he has in his life, and he actually talks about them. He actually shows you them, and he actually flexes a little bit, because that's what attracts people. The number one thing people are attracted to is health, wealth, and living a good life. And Iman portrays that in his content, that he's doing those things. He has financial freedom. He has the luxury goods. He can buy a Ferrari if he wants to. He has like a $500,000 Richard Mille. He's got several APs, Rolexes. He's got all the watches, but he actually wears them in his videos and he shows them off. And that gets people like me, someone who wants that kind of stuff, to watch him more and more and more, because I want to say, hey, how is this kid at such a young age doing all that and have all that? So he uses his luxuries to an advantage, and he actually shows them off in a proper way. People think flexing on people or flexing the stuff that you have is bad, but in today's society, to get people's attention, you have to do things of that nature and show off your money a little bit, whether it's through your cars, your watches, your clothes, your houses. That's actually a good thing, where people normally say, oh, stay humble, don't let anyone know your next move. On the flip side, if you want to build an audience like Iman's doing, he's showing off his luxuries, and it's grabbing that young audience, that young hustler, that young entrepreneur that wants all those things, and he's bringing them into his ecosystem, which is why he got 350,000 subs in just 1 month. And lastly, the reason Iman is growing so fast is because he's doing crazy challenges like the one I mentioned before. So he's giving out $100,000 of his own personal money, and he's vouching to give $1 million next year. So by doing crazy challenges like that, obviously you're going to attract people who want to know about money or who want to win money. So the reason I'm making this video was Iman posted a video literally yesterday saying, I'm giving away $100,000. He's giving $5,000 to 20 people, and that's the reason I'm making this video. But Iman, or Iman's team, if you're watching this, I don't need the money. I don't want to win the money. What I propose to you guys is I would like to win the money, so then I can then pass it on to another entrepreneur who I know or one of my followers, and then I can present the money on behalf of Iman. So it'll be a double strategy, right? I think the whole purpose of Iman doing this challenge is obviously to reach more people through other people's audiences, right? So my 5,000 subscribers are getting exposed to Iman because I'm talking about Iman through this video. So Iman's team, if you are watching this, that is my goal. I would like to win one of the $5,000, so then I can take the $5,000 and make another Iman Gadzhi YouTube video presenting it to another young hustler, another entrepreneur who needs the $5,000 more than me, and make a video about that. That is the whole purpose of me filming this video, is to win that $5,000 to then pass it on to another young hustler, young entrepreneur who wants to start a business and make money and create financial freedom for themselves, because that's the goal with my channel, is to help young hustlers with business, life, and money. Iman's team, if you're seeing this, my email is down below. Guys, if you got some value out of this video, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.